Welcome to our broadcast. You're in this marvelous, miraculous virtual place that was a home that our great and grandmothers gathered women and children and youths of our communities for many decades in this place that we now regard as the place of a potential first opening of a stargate on planet Earth in connection with our universe. Because it is also a place of the very beginnings of the potential of women for divine democracy in conjunction with men as partners instead of dominators. It is a place of learning. It is a place of sharing. It is a place where we can form circles and discuss the new millennial golden rule. You can read about the New Millennial Golden Rule at 5050now.wordpress.com. Currently, humanity on our planet, especially in North America, is in a state of marked regression. The intellectual capacity of North Americans has been shown to be dropping, and dropping rather noticeably, 10 points within a short time. Within the same time, around the same time frame, 163 million baby little girls were aborted in Asia and the former Soviet Union and other areas, bordering on those areas, because their families did not want to have to pay dowry to fit in with the patriarchal system of their society. In North America, our media boardrooms are patriarchal. The boardrooms are filled with mostly men aged 60 and over. There are a few younger men. There are very few minority tokens and a very few women, also tokens. The minorities and the women in these boardrooms are co-opted to adopt the values and the mores of the older men who are around them, particularly to accumulate as much money as possible. So that is the ultimate value in these boardrooms. It is not the ultimate value to the goddess God. Therefore, the people in these boardroom rooms are in danger of losing their souls and losing the potential for eternal life. And we who watch television are also in the same danger, if we do. And we think it's normal and we think it's telling us the truth. It isn't. It hasn't been for 25 years at least, when they started withholding any stories about the representation for women as it was occurring in other countries and achieving parity in many places around the world. And the balance of love and work, very importantly for all human beings, and especially for our babies and children. All of that was kept off television for 25 years. We are gathering at this place because we want to celebrate the real humanity of the world, our own family and community, and by extension everyone, because we are all related. And also because we want to discuss how, as an emergency, we can get back our media and have truth broadcast instead of lies, and have a marvelous, miraculous miracle that will transform our world from all the troubles it has right now to divine democracy and open the stargates so that all people who have eternal life remain eternally young, naturally, not by pharmaceutical or surgical methods, but naturally, and have the ability of space-time travel. So we are holding hearings to help people judge logically where having a matrilineal, a patrilineal, or a bilineal family system leads you over time. What is the nature of the anthropology of divine democracy and patriarchy, plutocracy? And how can we quickly transform ourselves as a creation of the Mother, Father, Goddess, God, to reflect the balance of yin and yang optimally, so that we can live in harmony with one another, with nature, and with not only everyone on our earth, but all those on other planets who may be listening. I am what you might call an Ellie's Circle Arrowway. I am bringing together the best wisdom of anthropology with the recognition that it does have an impact on our biology and physics. So this is what we are doing here. And we're just going to play this marvelous, miraculous tape for you. And now we'll do our Reall ceremony, which you can read about at 5050now.wordpress.com, and especially for very beloved people of our family community. I act intercessorily and with great reverence for all their great potential, their high potential, instead of the dumbed down qualities that are being portrayed as normal, currently occurring in North America. We want to bring people back up to where they belong, and to bring everyone back to the best future. Atlantis risen. The light is on in all our hearts. We have with us marvelous, miraculous, budding, blooming flowers and water. Hugs and love to all, both, and each and every one as soon as possible. The light is on in all our hearts. We have with us marvelous, miraculous, budding, blooming flowers and water. Hugs and love to all, both, and each and every one as soon as possible. We'll drink the milk of human kindness for all, both, and each and every one as soon as possible, starting with the importance in all of our hearts and minds and spirits and our bodies too, of the mother's milk at the time of breastfeeding for all our holy baby girls, or all our holy baby boys. All people are born holy. We're creations of the Mother, Father, Goddess, God. But it is our society and what we're born into that determines whether or not we can continue or regain our holiness. And we want everyone to regain their holiness as holy baby girls, holy baby boys throughout life, at whatever age, to have that within us. And that keeps our idealistic youth alive, female and male, our youths, females and males, alive within us too. The eternal spring, risen without having to die first. And so this is very important to our Eleusinian mysteries, our Eleuco-Savioral mysteries revealed. And also the milk of human kindness throughout all ages of life, past, present, and future, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary General, Co-SZT. I drink on behalf of all, both, and each, representing all, both, and each, and every one. We'll drink the water of enlightened, loving, living planets that will reclaim and sustain our planet Earth and all our planets to be, past, present, future, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary Generals, Co-SZT. I drink on behalf of all, both, and each, and representing all, both, and each, and every one. And we know there are many recent and current and upcoming and recent birthdays in our family and conception days during these spring months. We want to become Equinox True Q's, so we look at the equinox time and the dates leading up to and just after in that season of spring, and equally in the season of autumnal golden spring, which is the reciprocal in the northern hemispheres for this inspiration to EQ, equality. E, also for our ability to have the energy to do equality. And Q, the quality of life, and the remembering the queen that has to be part of the common queens of all the common sense, and also the Q, the true Q of Star Trek. So we have emotional quotient, intelligence quotient, spiritual quotient, and bodily quotient for resilient life and youthful life. And we say we'll celebrate and re-celebrate all our birthdays, conception days, name days, and holy days together, past, present, and future, as Equinox True Q's Co-Secretary Generals, Co-SZT. Now, in many cases, this is very endangered right now. So we are doing this as a way of holding up your light. Even if you are in the dark, we're holding up your light. we celebrate and we celebrate and re-celebrate all our birthdays, conception days, name days, and holy days together, past, present, future, our equinox and around the equinox birth of all these days, and also all years rounds, past, present, future, as equinox true Qs, co-secretary generals, co-saviorahs. So once again, as equinox true Qs, co-secretary generals, co-saviorahs. As equinox true Qs, co-secretary generals, co-saviorahs. And you can see our consciousness currencies in the gallery at the website 5050now.wordpress.com, as well as on the section on congresses, grassroots courts, and assemblies, all among the representatives you use, and you. And we'll start fresh. We'll choose paradisal parity, past, present, future, as we had in Atlantis and Vedic India and other times, and was the original intention of common sense. We'll choose parity, paradisal parity, past, present, future, and we'll say goodbye. We've had enough of plutocracy, of plutonium, of patriarchy, primitive patriarchy. We don't want primitive patriarchy anymore. Our technologies cannot handle us to be so ape-like and worse, reptilian and dinosaur-like. We cannot be that primitive anymore. We have to re-evolve and go back to the best future of parity, paradisal, on this and all our planets, past, present, and future, as equinox true Qs, co-secretary generals, co-saviorahs. We are the rainbow of light. We are the rainbow of the different hues of humanity and also of light itself, in all of the bringing together the various facets of our gifts and abilities that are a mixture of nature and nurture. Nurture and nature is so very important, the nurture parts that we have been forgetting in our Western civilization. We have to remember the nurture, the divine feminine in all of us, especially the women, but also exists within the men, and especially in the females, but also exists within the males. Very important for all. And that way we'll have the balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And so we'll go back to the best future as co-secretary generals, co-saviorahs, equinox true Qs. And we'll say Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, all the blessings and all the greetings of all the heritages of our earth and our earths, past, present, future, as Equinox, True Qs, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Seviraz, and that of course includes Namaste, Mitakuya Oyasin, Mitakuya Ko-Seviral, Kong Som Pax, Koam Pax Culture, Sedleric, Tubest, Sedleric, Bahava L'chaim, Shalom Salam, Salam Shalom, Merci, Shalom Tavag, Ubuntu, Das Vidanya, Buenos Dias, Ciao, Mir, Pache, Cheerio, Good Day, and all the greetings and all the blessings of all of the lands and languages of our heritages, past, present, future, and a reunited planet of nativities, not nations, but of nativities of one family. And we'll say love and live longest, eternally young, and prosper everyone, not just a few, but everyone and all. And once again, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and let me just say that, and prosper everyone and all, as Equinox, True Qs, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Seviraz. And once again, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, all the blessings and all the greetings of all the languages of all of our heritages of our earth and our earths, past, present, future, as Equinox, True Qs, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Seviraz. Now, as you know, we believe that from this place, this virtual place of gathering for us, we will also be able to achieve this miracle the opening of the stargates and eternal life on this and all planets for all of us, eternally young. It sounds very difficult, but it isn't. It's just a matter of observing the new millennial golden rule. Of living according to the new millennial golden rule. Starting in our gatherings here and all around the world and worlds. And because there are so many errors, so many crimes, so many sins that come out of the practice of patriarchy instead of parity, we are also holding a hearing. And we've begun it today, and we're going to continue it more in depth tomorrow, more in detail tomorrow, about all the errors people make, how cumulatively they become worse and worse and worse in patriarchy, and how to switch out of patriarchy back to parity after a small swing of the pendulum to favor the females and the youths, females and males aged 37 and younger, and then go back to a more fully balanced parity culture, past, present, future of all generations and all ages. That is our plan. We want to give you all eternal life. Be part of our witness pool and co-jury box. It's not a box, a co-jury circle. You're doing reparative justice this time. And we will do this for you and on your behalf. We are calling you as witnesses and calling you as co-jurors. Goddess God is the ultimate judge. Goddess God knows that I understand this at a theoretical level. Goddess God also knows that I missed many opportunities in my life to bring it about at a practical level. So we will see how Goddess God maybe perhaps extends the time on us a little, so we can have it both, the best of both ways, on both an understanding and theoretical level that we can teach as the New Millennial Golden Rule, and also an interactive way of being that comes with the process itself of forming a circle and seeking parity within that circle, restoration for the females, the youth, and the youths, females and males, and then regaining the place for our older men as partners instead of dominators. This is our task, and you will be seeing more of this tomorrow. We hope you come join us, and we'll be having some more broadcasts this evening also, this in the starry hours we do every day, as you know. And when we've done that, then we'll have these chords to play in. The chords of gathering, of sisterhood and brotherhood, and of friendship and sisterhood and brotherhood and marital happiness eternally, past, present, future, with everyone, ever young.